A Grand Old Time. That's what we're calling this brand new series. Just when you think it can't get any better, we have tons of new country music legends, as well as some of the same country music stars you've grown to know and love. It seems everyone wanted to come out for this latest Country's Family Reunion. Hosted by Whisperin' Bill Anderson, this series promises to be just what we named it, a grand old time. So sit back, relax as we strike up the band and get our toes tapping for Country's Family Reunion, a grand old time.
I got to ask you, what is B.J. Thomas doing standing here with a Ricky Skaggs CD in his hand?
Well, Ricky just gave this to me, but it just reminds me how things have changed. You know, now Ricky Skaggs has longer hair than B.J. Thomas, so you know things have really changed.
Ricky Skaggs has longer hair than Helen Thomas.
But it really fits him. He looks great. I'm going to have to grow mine back there.
It's my stimulus package to me.
Hello.
You know, a lot of people, they think of B.J. Thomas, and you think of all those great pop hits, crossover hits. Larry Butler had a little something to do with
he did,
Somebody Done Somebody Wrong
and Larry and I have just recorded a new album together down in Muscle Shoals. So
great.
Yeah.
We're going to get that out probably in 4 or 5 years.
That song's, of course, like Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, but so many people probably don't know, or if they know, they may have forgotten. Your roots are really country. Your dad raised you on Ernest Tubb, and your first hit was actually a Hank Williams song.
Yeah, it was. My dad had a chance to make my first album, because everybody's probably heard this, and my dad, I was getting in the car with my buddy to go to the studio, and my dad kind of stepped out of the door there, and he said, "Son, if you don't do something country on this album, well, don't come back to this house," you know. So, and I know he wanted me to do an Ernest Tubb thing, but I so loved and related to Hank Williams, and still do in a way. Anyway, I had been doing one of his songs. I used to sing with a band called the Triumphs, and we just played dances, big barn dances and things. And I had been doing. We went to see Your Cheating Heart. And my buddy said, that Lonesome is great. You ought to try to do that. And so I started doing it, and then the last part kind of developed one night out of nowhere, and it was a hit record. We had the chance to. Should I tell you this story? We had should I?
Sure.
Well, just to make it complete, we had the chance to make our first album. So we go down and we cut the album in one night, and it was about 5:30 in the morning. And everybody was wanting to, pack up and go home. And I said, I gotta do this song for my dad. And so we did Lonesome, and we got just the first take we could get through when the trumpet player hit all his notes. And then we put it on the B side of what we thought was a hit record, and took it down to KILT radio station in Houston. Bob White listened to it, and what we thought was a hit record. And he said, and they used to play my records even when they weren't very good, That was back in that good day, and he said, B, call me Billy. He said, Billy, I don't think we can play this one, but he said, while you're here, let's listen to the other side. And he turned it over, and we had Lonesome on the B side for Daddy, and we listened to a couple of verses, and he loved it, and he put it on the radio, and it went number 1 in 3 weeks, and they booked me out with James Brown, so.
Which is a natural combination. A lot of people have done this song. Nobody sings it any better than you do, B.J. Thomas.
Thank you. Bill, you hold this. Thank you, Bill. Did you hear that lonesome whippoorwill? He sounds too blue to fly. Train is winding low, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Did you ever see a night so long when time goes crawling by? The moon just went behind Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
How good is that? Don't believe Hank done it that way, but you sure done it good.
Did he only sing?
PJ Thomas. Larry Butler, what's it like working with PJ in the studio?
We had an absolute blast. I got to tell you this as a producer, of all the people I've ever worked with, and I've worked with a lot of people, in fact, several in this room. I don't know that I've ever had an artist come to a studio as prepared as this man was. We did 14 songs, and when we walked in the studio, I realized he was singing the lyrics without the lyric sheet. And I said, "You don't have your lyric sheet?" He said, "No, I know all of them." And he got them about 2 weeks before we recorded.
Wow.
And I want to tell you something. I'm proud of what we did.
Don't make me cry, Larry.
And you know something else, Bill? He did everything I asked him to do. Even if he didn't like it at the moment, he didn't agree at the moment, he would try it. And boy, that's a producer's dream.
Well, one thing about Larry is he never really asks you to do anything you don't like to do. You know, that you don't mind doing. So he's just, you know, he's awesome. You know, he's a genius, this guy.
Yes, he is. He is.
Yeah.
Got a track record to prove it.